What's up, everybody? Jerry with Dip and Dip Trading back at you with another video. Going to be talking about Ater Incorporated, or ticker symbol ATER. Before I get started though, please don't forget to hit that like and smash that subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. Helps people find the channel and helps continue to grow the community, and just helps people continue to find the content that I'm putting out there. So going to be jumping right into this. So on the day today, Ethereum finished in the intraday at $6.43, down 24 cents on the day, roughly about a little over 3.5%. It was down today, and then finished in the after hours down another 3 cents, and finished in that dollar amount of $6.40. Now, again, as I've been saying over the last pretty much almost 2 weeks now, we've been in this bullish divergence phase basically since the 21st. So notice how, or excuse me, actually since, I would say more so since the start of the pre-market on the 22nd. So notice how we have the chart, excuse me. So notice how we have the chart that's starting to trend down. However, the RSI is starting to slowly work its way back up. Also, looks like the MACD indicator is getting ready to converge across that signal line. So we might see some green action tomorrow. Just based on what I'm seeing, it really wouldn't surprise me if we did have a green day tomorrow for Ethereum. Also on the daily, what I wanted to show you guys is we're flirting with that signal line on the MACD. And remember, the last time that we crossed that MACD after being kind of in a consolidation phase for so long, we ran from this $9 all the way up to about 48. So and that's basically from the that's still the all-time high from where it was at previously. So definitely something to keep an eye on. I mean, I think that eventually when we do get there, and I do think we will, I think this thing's going to run, and it's going to run hard. I think potentially if we are in this gap fill situation, we could, over the long term, it wouldn't really surprise me if this did dip down into that mid $5 range and then bounce, because we did have that gap down. So we might be trying to fill, that gap from, let's see, when was that at? From August, from the beginning of August. So just something to keep an eye on for y'all. Definitely make sure you have a plan if you're looking at continuing to hold. I personally am. I've just been slowly averaging down. I mean, I think my average still is like, I think I'm down to like $9 or something like that. So I'm just slowly but surely starting to beat this thing down, to the point where once we start to run back up, I'll be able to continue to maximize my profits. So definitely something you got to be patient with. Moving on, I do want to check out Ortex for y'all. So let me get that pulled up for y'all real quick. So Ortex for Ethereum, we had looks like utilization is still hovering just under 95%. Cost to borrow 74.5%. Days to cover is roughly a little over half a day. Shares on loan, 13.76 million. Percent of the free float that's currently on loan is just under 70% respectively there. What I want to kind of focus on though is this data right here. I don't know if you can see, if it'll let me highlight. Yeah, it will. Okay, so if you look at what I'm highlighting right here in blue, so the settlement date was the 15th. It was released, the news was released yesterday from the exchange reported short interest. Share short, we went up almost 1 million shares short. So we're continuing that trend, and then the percent short of the free float is 40%. So we went up 6%. Now this is the highest that it's been. The closest that we got to it was in the middle of September, and that was at 37%. So, I mean, we had a massive jump, which honestly is kind of indicative of the price action. I mean, this thing's just been getting beat down, almost to the point where it wasn't even looking like natural price action over the last few days. I mean, all this right here, this stair stepping down, that's not natural price action, especially when we're seeing several million shares traded on these 1 and 5 minute candles. It's not something that you see. And I saw it quite a bit, and I still see it quite a bit with, AMC specifically. So, we did also have, so the short interest change was up 2.25% there. We had 1.43 million returned versus 1.74 million borrowed against, for a net borrowed change of 309,000 shares borrowed against Ethereum today. Current short interest to the free float 38.6%. Cost to borrow minimum is just over 0.5%, with the max currently hovering around 88%, and that cost to borrow average is just over 61% there. So, guys, stay in the play. I personally am staying in the play. Again, please, this is not financial advice. Do your own DD. If you're not, trusting anything that I'm putting out there, everyone trades differently. Everyone has their own style of trading. I've lost so much potential money when I first started out doing this, to the point where, I've gotten to the point now where I'm staying in plays longer, and if I need to, I'm just averaging my dollar cost down while continuing to increase my cost basis. So, if you have good days and bad days, right? Same thing with the stock market. There's always going to be green days. There's always going to be red days. But something that's going down doesn't go down forever. So just be patient, stay with it, stay with your convictions. I personally am as well. And yeah, we will just be reaping the rewards when this thing starts to rocket. So other than that, that'll wrap up this one, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.